Peter with Wine Realty again. This time we're going to talk about the 1% rule of real estate investing. I know it's pretty irrelevant to most of the people watching this because you guys are from Bay Area. But a lot of people, when they are buying investment property, they go by the 1% rule. So basically what it is, it talks about the value of the property versus the rents of the property. If it is, if the rent is 1% of the property or more, then it passes the 1% test. Since we have done all the math for the previous few sessions, I just want to see what kind of return does a 1% rule property generates. So let's see. So to make the math really easy, we do 100K as the purchase price and $1,000 in rent. So obviously 1,000 times 100 times is 100,000. So it passes the 1% rule. It's right at the 1% rule. So according to our first video, we basically use the same ground rules. 1.2% of the value is property tax. 10% of the rent is the property management fee. Insurance is going to be $50 per unit, and the fixed up cost of vacancy rate is going to be 10%. So let's do the math. So 1.2% of the value is $1,200, right, per year, right, equals to $100 per month, right? Hope we can see it. Let me stand here. 10% of rule, 10% of the rent is $100 around a month. $50 is $50, right? And fixed up the vacancy rate is 10%, so is another $100, right? So add together, you got $350 as your monthly expenses. Of course, the math is more complicated than this, but I don't want to scare you. So $1,000 minus the $350 is the NOI, is the net operating income. Okay. So okay so far. So this is basically a review of the first investment video, and this is a cash purchase. So yeah, if you don't remember this, you go back to the first video and you can see what why I do this and what's the reasoning behind this. So every month you get $650. So annually, right? $7,800. So it's a lot better than the other example I show you for $400,000 condo. Well, there's no HOA fee for one, so the monthly expense is a little less proportionally, and the rent is higher, right, compared to the house value. I believe last time it was like 3.4% return, but this time the net operating income is 7.8%, right? Good. And okay, so the cap rate is basically $7,800 divided by 100,000. So I put it here. Which is 7.8%. right? That's a pretty good cap rate. So it means every year you get 7.8% return. And of course, the reverse of the cap rate tell you how much time it takes for you to get all your money back. So 100K over 7,800 equals to, I did the math earlier, is 12.82. So in about 13 years, you get all your money back. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. The 1% rule of real estate investing.